Hello guys, welcome to ADB Tech channel. Today we are going to talk about how to enable profiles in Spring Boot application. So as you can see, this is my entertainment app as a Spring Boot application. So right now you can see my application properties. Right now I'm connecting to H2 database, in-memory database, right? So but for example, if I wanted to connect for dev environment separately, some different host, a different database connection, and for QA it might be different database, and for production it might be different database environment, right? So that time how you can enable profiles instead of updating the same application dot properties here. So if you see, I'm going to connect with MySQL database right now. So you can see I have two database schemas here. So one is testDB and another one testDB1. Okay. So here we don't have any table set. Okay. TestDB has movie table. So I'll connect this testDB from a dev environment. From a test environment, I'll connect to this schema. So that's how I can show you how we can enable the profiles. Okay. How it will connect to the databases. So let me minimize this, and yeah. So if you see my application, right? So I have application properties. So let me copy this and paste it again in the resource itself. So now what I can do, I'll make application hyphen dev dot properties. I'll rename it. Okay. And yeah, I'm adding this to my Git. And again, I'm pasting the same file with a different name, application hyphen, I can say QA. Okay. QA. So testing environment. Okay. So done. So in my application.dev properties, right now it is showing S2 database, right? What I can do, I'll add MySQL databases, okay? Related stuff actually. So I already have here. Let me copy this. So now you can see I'm going to connect to dev, right? So I'll connect with the DB. Okay, so I have added in the dev properties file test DB. So I'm going to connect test database. You can see this. So test DB. Okay, it has already table, and if you see this table, right? So it has one record. Okay, so I want to insert here. What I will do from dev, I'll just pull this data. Okay, we can see like how it is working. So in QA, right? Even we will update in the QA. Okay, so here it is test DB and dev. Okay, now here it is dev, it is test DB, and in QA I'll make it test DB1. Okay, so now, so we have two types of application that properties, right? While you are running the application, you can configure that. Okay, so let me configure this. So you can configure this in a VM variables, like in modify options, you can see environment variable, add VM options. So this is where we will add, so which environment you wanted to, which profile you want to enable it. Okay, so I already have this. So spring.profiles.active, so I'll enable dev profile. Okay, so now if I start my application, so now you can see the logs, right? So dev profile got enabled. Okay, so now let me go and open our application. So you can see movie REST controller we have. So in the Swagger, so let me pull some record. Okay. So I'm just trying ID number 1. So if I execute it, you can see, so it has some name and some movie, one record, right? So that's what I told you. In TestDB, we have some records, but in TestDB1, we don't have any tables also. Okay. So now what we can do, I can restart my application with the QA profile enabled. Then we can see. So let me stop this and let me edit my configuration and Spring profiles.active. What I can do, I'll update with QA. Now, if I start the server, you can see, right, the profile is enabled, QA active right now. So now it will create some tables, okay, in our application as well. So what happens? In memory DB defined in the class. Okay, okay, let me check 1 second. Okay, so this is the configurations we have to update, sorry. So test DB1, okay. So now it will connect to MySQL, okay. So let me stop and restart again. Yeah, so QA, so profile is enabled. Yeah, application started now. So let me go to the MySQL workbench. So now if I refresh, you can see TestDB1 also has table now. So we have one table. Okay, if I select this table data, you can see no data is available right now. Okay, because we haven't created any data. So let me create one record here. So let me reload it. Okay, so in movie REST controller, so if I insert some movie, right? So I can say ID is 100, image URL, maybe some HTTP colon, some movie.com, for example. And the language English. And name is Sam Ant-Man, for example. Okay. So rating is, let's say 4 out of 5. Type is action or something like that. Okay. If I execute this now, so record got created. So if I go to the MySQL workbench, if I refresh this, you can see, right? So 100 ID is 100 and the name of movie is Ant-Man. Okay. So this is how we can enable the profiles. Okay. So this is a small lecture actually. So I just wanted to explain you guys like how we can enable, profiles like this. Even you can enable these profiles in application.properties same way, but that is a hard-coded manner. So that's why we are enabling here in the configuration area. So this is how we can enable profiles. Even there are a couple of other ways also. So you can follow any way. Okay. Thanks guys. Thanks for listening my video. Thank you. Thank you very much.